Welcome,
Westfield.
these
Are
your
Rocktv
announcements.
I'm
Kari
and
I'm
Alana.
Wait, we should have done it the other way.
Attention those attending prom. You and your guests must have a school ID or driver's license to check in at prom. Prom is also sold out, so if you have a ticket and decide not to go, please let Ms. Holt or Mr. Morris know. Someone without a ticket might want yours. Now here's your sports update.
Hi, I'm Kelly,
And I'm Austin.
and this is your sports update.
Congratulations to the NBA. They are the first major American sport to put advertisements on their jersey, making every player and fan wearing a jersey a walking billboard. How about that?
It's a shame,
I
honestly.
know. Beginning in the 2017-18 season, the NBA will be partnering with Nike. And with that becomes an experiment. A 2.5-inch logo patch on the top left side of their jersey, so about maybe right there. Teams will have the option to put it on there or leave it blank. And I think for all the fans in the NBA, please, for love of all things holy, please leave it blank.
I agree with that, I agree. As for the MLB, last week on April 21st, Chicago Cubs pitcher Jake Arrieta threw his second career no-hitter against the Cincinnati Reds as the Cubs went on to win 16-0. This isn't surprising as Jake Arrieta has been arguably the most dominant pitcher in the league. Arrieta is 4-0 with an ERA of .87 so far this year, and look for him to be a contender for the NL Cy Young. His Chicago Cubs have also been dominant as they are in first place in the NL Central Division.
Now here's a look at the games for tonight.
Good afternoon, Westfield. Here's a look at the results from the primaries overnight across the East Coast. First for the Republicans, Donald Trump has won all 5 states last night, nearly securing the nomination. At a news conference, Donald Trump said he was the presumptive nominee. Ted Cruz and John Kasich will remain in the race, both of them betting on a contested convention. However, both are mathematically excluded from having enough delegates to secure the Republican nomination for president. For the Democrats, Hillary Clinton has won Pennsylvania, the biggest prize of the night, along with Delaware and Maryland. In Connecticut, former Secretary of State has won by just 2 points. And the only state voting for Bernie Sanders last night came from Rhode Island. Also, there's a Trump rally today at 6 o'clock in downtown Indy. Doors open at 5. Clinton has planned more stops today, along with Bernie Sanders, who will be at IU in Bloomington. That's a look at the latest politics. Have a good day.
Pollen affects about 35 million people in the U.S., so it's important to understand what pollen count means and how it is measured. Pollen is a measurement of the number of grains of pollen in a cubic meter of air. The higher the number, the more people will suffer if they are allergic to the particular pollen. Usually counts are tailored to the specific plants from which they come from. A high count in Westfield would range from 400 to 500. If the pollen count were in this range, many sufferers would feel the effects. So, how are these numbers found? One method of taking the sample is using a silicone grease-covered rod that is rotated in the air to collect the pollen. The rod is rotated periodically during the collection period to gather samples throughout an entire 24-hour day. The rod is then removed and taken to a lab where the collected material is analyzed for the type of pollen and its concentration.
Attention all men that like to sing. Come to men's choir after school today in the choir room from 3 to 4 p.m. Co-op and mentoring students. Your assignments are due to Mr. Murphy in room 1202 tomorrow. Chick-fil-A Leadership Academy members, our next Leader Lab is tomorrow in Mr. Ewing's room from 3 to 4 p.m. Now here's more information on National Distracted Driving Month.
She's my everything. She's what makes life so beautiful. so fulfilling. But all that was taken away from me in less than a blink of an eye.
Bernie, watch out!
Somebody help her! Look what you did! Look what you did to my baby! You took her away from me! You took her away from me!